Right, we buy any car. So in this video, you will see us. We're going to take our Tesla. So our 1-year-old Tesla Model 3, we are going to take it down to the We Buy Any Car. So those of you that haven't heard of We Buy Any Car, what is it? So basically, it's a car buying platform. And if you've got a car to sell, you've got several choices. You can take it to the main dealer or a car dealer and go, well, I want that new one and I've got this old one, and you haggle over the price of the new one and the old one, and you all get into some and you come out with a deal, and that's a good way and that suits some people. You can put it on Auto Trader, you can put it on eBay, you can put it and you can sell it yourself, and people will come around and look at the car and pay you money and offer you Bitcoin or other weird currencies for it, or sheep or something, I don't know. Or you could just take it down to We Buy Any Car. So they make it sound really easy. They make it sound, you bring your car down to us, we'll have a look over it, bring your paperwork, we'll check it out, we'll look at it, and we'll give you some money for it. Easy as that. And to make it even easier, they offer you a valuation. So you put in some details of your car. So you put in what year it is, what color it is, whether you've modified it, engine cc, mileage, how many owners, all the stuff as a bit of a form to fill in, all relevant stuff that affects the price of a vehicle. And they go, yeah, based on that, and you have to be a bit honest. Has it got, is it mashed up? Has it got dents in the doors and that? Anyway, so you put it in. They go, based on your, on the face of it, we will give you this much. So we went on the website, put in the details for our 1-year-old 7,000 mile Tesla Model 3. Right. So we bought that car last year in December. It's all on YouTube. You've seen it all before. For 40,000. I wrote the figures down. I got keen Zach. So we paid 40,490. A lot of money for a tin box with like a washing machine motor in it. But the batteries, the technology, anyway, we'll see, was it worth buying or not? So that's what we paid for it. And we spent nothing on servicing, because it doesn't need a service in the first year. It's like 2 years before, and that depends on your mileage. And even then, it's only like swapping the wheels round from one corner to another. So all looking good. So we've had it a year, and We Buy Any Car. So we put it in the website, and they said, Simon, based on your 7,000 mile, one owner, lovely white Tesla Model 3, we will give you 39,000 odd pounds for it. Actually, I've got it written here. There you go. Look. So this is what you get. They give you this. This is the valuation. I'll put it up on the screen. It'll look nicer. So you can see they've offered us £39,705. So we're only standing to lose 1,000. We'll put the sums up. Only £1,000 for a year's motor. Well, that's all right. That's no kerfuffle. I'll take it down there. So we trot off down. Now, place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. How much, when we took it down there, and I'll show you the video of it now. So while you're watching the video of me driving down there, and I didn't want to like overly film in the bloke's face, but he was all right. So we took it down to a shopping car park in Orbital, in Swindon. We went down to Swindon, went into the big city. It's only a town, Swindon. Zach's laughing, Zach lives. Right. So we thought we'll go down there. And it's quite interesting, because we bought the car from a car park, brand new, because Tesla they sort of have a showroom, but not really for you to collect it from. They just give you the card in a car park down in Bristol, in the big shopping mall down there. So it was quite interesting, and it's quite an unintimidating place. And what they've done is they've decoupled the buying and selling of a car. So normally when you go to a car dealer, there's people changing tyres, or there's people with polishing and washing cars, and there's all sorts going on. This was just a car park, one guy in a hut in a knock park. So it was quite unintimidating. It was like neutral territory. You didn't feel like you were in some and it wasn't like, oh, geezer, come on, I'll knock a bit off for that. He walked around the car, you'll see, and he was all right. So, right, let's watch that now. But while you're watching it, think, what does he offer us for the car? There's a bit of a kerfuffle where he's looking for the chassis number. But right, watch that now. Okay, we're bringing our Tesla to We Buy Any Car. So it's just in the shopping centre here in the middle of Swindon. So we've got an appointment. They've given us a valuation of 39,400. So we're going to see what they actually do give us. So we've had the car a year. It's done 7,000 miles. We're going to have a look and see what they reckon to it. So let's pull up and now we have asked WeBuyAnyCar head office if we're allowed to film this, and they said, yeah, as long as we don't get any other members of the public in, we're okay. So that's cool. So I'm just pulling up here. Don't crash it while you're pulling it up. I guess that's the plan. There you go. All the cameras are working. And let's see. So there you go. There's the new Tesla there. So as Mrs. Powerful's driven that one down, we've got this one here. So let's power him off. Take the card out. And let's have a look. Okay, so the first obstacle we've got to check the chassis number. So the chassis number's in 3 places. It's in the windscreen and it comes up on the dash in the software. But one of the things they've got to check is that it's physically stamped into the body somewhere. So apparently it is, we're not quite sure where it is. The guys checked and we thought it should be on the driver's side along the seal panel there. We'd have to take that off. So we're gonna have to check on this side. So if I pass the camera over there. So it's a bit bright and sunny. So apparently you've got to look under here, so you've got to pull this rubber trim back, get under here and pop this plastic panel up here. Okay. And we're looking for a chassis number stamped into the metal. Now we've got this, looks like we've got to take this little cable, it's what we have to do on the other side. Loosen this harness gently out of these plastic clips. Okay. Now, the guys are saying that's part of the process. They can't dismantle the car, but they've got to check the chassis number. So I think it's just one thing that's harder on the Teslas than on other cars perhaps. So we are chassis numberless here too. So we could be at a pickle because we've got no chassis number. Right, I'll have a word with the guy and see what he says. There we go, we found it. So you have to remove this little bit of trim here. And it's down in there. So let's just check that's right and put it all back together now. So there we go, we have sold the Tesla. Now, one drawback is they're not going to give us the money here and now. They've taken our bank details. But because of the value of the car, we are not going to get the money till tomorrow. And normally it's 4-day. You could pay an extra £24 and have it tomorrow. So we're going to go for that. We're quite happy with that. Out of 10, what do you reckon? 9. Yeah, 9. Mrs. Powerful says 9 out of 10 for that. Well done, WeBuyAnyCar Swindon. Right, so there you have it. So, how did you do with your bets? So yeah, they offered us £40,341.18 was what they actually paid out in the end. So by the time they'd taken off that £24 or whatever it is for the, because we wanted the next day payment, and it is the next day now, and the money has gone into our account today. So we left the car with them, we paid the extra for the next day transfer, and the money has rolled in. So our Tesla has now gone. It now belongs to WeBuyAnyCar, who are owned by BCA, British Car Auctions, which if you think about it is quite clever. They may put it into the auction, but an auction house would know the value of cars going through their auction, so they'd have the latest data on what that car is worth. Now, you can't unfortunately buy a new Tesla Model 3 for the price we paid for it. They've gone up in value, which is probably one reason we got a little bit more, or about the same price as we paid for it. But what did it cost us? So to own that car for a year cost us £148.82, which works out at 41 pence a day. That's all it cost us to have a brand new Tesla. And you think there's benefits of reduced car tax, and also there was no servicing costs. We've got solar panels on the roof, so we charged it pretty much for free. So we were delighted with that, and we've gone on and bought a dual motor Tesla. So WeBuyAnyCar, I can't be honest, really delighted with it. I was a bit skeptical. I thought they were going to go, oh no, it's not worth that much, mate. It's, you know. But and interestingly, they offered us. Did you see this? This is the really interesting bit. I almost forgot to mention it. They offered us by email 39,000, but they actually paid us 40,000. Am I the first person ever where they offered me more for the car than the email? Because people said they're going to knock you down. Well, they actually boosted it up. And the reason was that when we entered all the details with the mileage, it said number of previous owners, and we put one owner. But of course, what you should have put in there was zero previous owners, which is a bit, they could be a bit clearer on that. But to be fair to them, they didn't say, well, he was happy, he'd come down here. they said, no, we're going to be fair to you. You got that wrong. I'm looking at the logbook, the government documentation, and you're the first owner. There's no previous owners. So they put it back in their calculator and paid us out more than the valuation they'd given us. So I don't know if that's the first, but really enjoyed the time down there. The guy was really good. Swindon, it's worth it. What have you got to lose? I'm not paid or affiliated anyway. We just had this genuinely good experience. And I've actually written to WeBuyAnyCar there and said, can we go down there and spend a day with Tim down there and see what motors he gets in and what a day's like? So that'll be kind of fun. Let me see what WeBuyAnyCar, if they come back to us. But there we go. That is our WeBuyAnyCar experience. Just our experience of our one car, my first and only experience. But we were actually pleasantly pleased and surprised. Well done, WeBuyAnyCar.